What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed and I'm back out on the road, and this is just an update video. This is also me talking about a few of my goals that I've set for the year and why I believe it's important to set goals not only for the year but each and every single month that you try to achieve. So if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. I would appreciate it if you would stay tuned till the end of the video. Check out more of my other videos that'll pop up at the end of this one. Also like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. The link to that is in the description below. And I'm going to make this video short, sweet, and to the point. I try to do that in every video I make. So yeah, right now I'm in Illinois. I'm about to pick up and head down to South Carolina. I did leave on Sunday. I left on New Year's Day, but I didn't get around to making a video just yet. But yeah, I'm headed out on the road, and I'm going to be out until the first week of February. And so yeah, I'm ready to hustle. I'm ready to hit my targets that I've set for the year. As I just said, I've set a lot of goals for this year, and I can talk about a few of them in this video. I'm not going to talk about every single goal, but I am going to talk about the importance of setting goals and having targets, because if you don't do that, it's very hard to achieve anything when you don't have a target, right? If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. That's an old cliche saying, but it's very true. And ever since I started setting goals for myself, I did it about 4 years ago. I started actually accomplishing the things that I set out to achieve. I did. Now, most of the time when you set a goal to achieve an income goal or a savings goal or money invested in real estate or stocks or whatever, it's going to be longer and harder than you expected. However, as long as you stay the course and you keep working toward achieving that goal, you will eventually succeed if you don't stop. Sometimes you'll hit the goals even faster because you'll start to make progress, and if you don't give up, a lot of times you'll start to find ways to accelerate that achieving of that goal, right? And so anyway, things were good though for the, I'm going to get more into that, but things were good for the Christmas break. I had about 5.5, 6 days off. I went in on Christmas Day and I did not leave until the following Sunday. So it was really, yeah, about 6 days off, and it was nice. It was nice. It was nice to refresh my mind, refresh my body, spend great time with my son, great time with my wife and the rest of my family. And I'm ready to roll this year. I have, like I said, a lot of goals set. And I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions. I want to be very clear about that. I don't really believe in a New Year's resolution, but I do believe in setting goals and targets monthly and yearly. And yearly, I always do that. The beginning of the year, I always get out my notes in my iPhone, and I lay out for every category of my life: financial, relationship goal, spiritual goal, health goal, social goal, like meeting new people, cutting out people that I should cut out, things like that. I always set goals for each category in my life, and big goals that I want to achieve, like how much money do I want to make this year? How much do I want to save and invest this year? Do I want to start this business, or do I want to do this or do that, right? I do that for every category of my life, and I believe it's very important, like I just alluded to. But I'm not talking about New Year's resolution, because a New Year's resolution is like, oh, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to quit drinking, I'm going to quit doing this, I'm going to quit doing that. Most people never follow through with New Year's resolutions, and the reason is, I believe, is because if you have to wait till the new year to want to do better in your life in a particular area, then I don't think you really cared much about that to begin with. You're probably going to go on that diet for maybe like a week, 2 weeks, and then quit because you weren't really that motivated to begin with. But if you set goals, if you set big goals at the beginning of the year and you set incremental goals every single month, then, and you make them achievable, you're going to stick to it, right? Like if you're wanting to go on a diet and lose weight, you shouldn't even really worry about how much weight you need to lose. Honestly, that's not the way to do it. It's, you got to change your lifestyle. If you're going to lose weight, if you're going to get in shape, you just got to change your lifestyle and never stop. And then eventually you'll see the results, right? You got to quit eating carbs. You got to quit drinking soda. You got to quit drinking alcohol. You got to drink basically water, tea, coffee, work out every other day, and never stop, and increase the intensity of those workouts as you get more and more in shape, and never stop. Don't stop. Make it a lifestyle. Finance is the same thing. Oh, I'm going to save, this much money. Now, you should set incremental targets for how much you want to save each month, but you got to automate the process. You got to automate how you do it, right? If you want to save a lot of money, this is what I do. You got to pay yourself first. You got to set up, you got to have your checking account, your basic checking account, your basic savings account with the bank that you do all your transactions with, right? You got to do that. However, you need to create an account. This is what I do, or I have done over the last 4 years. I have a totally separate account with a totally separate company where I transfer all my savings over to. So every time I get paid, I divide my check by 50%, or divide it in half, and I put all that money, 50%, no matter what, into that account, that other account. I transfer it, and it goes in there and it never comes out. I have no way of getting that money out unless I transfer it back to my bank, but I'm not going to do that. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind, and I just do that religiously. And also, that is a brokerage account that I set up, but I also have my emergency fund in there, and I have my investments in there in the market. But if you do that, if you make it out of sight, out of mind, and if you don't have a connection to your checking account in that account, you're not going to touch it. Once it's out of your main core bank account, you're good, right? But the point is you have to do it. You have to automate it. You have to automate your life, period. You've got to automate working out. It's like, no matter what, every other day I'm working out, or no matter what, I'm going to the gym, or I'm going to do a workout this day, whatever it may be. And like I said, there's other areas of life, but you get the point. And for me, like when it comes to trucking, like I want to make as just a driver, driving this truck on my cents per mile pay. So this isn't including like if I get a referral, if I get, even quarterly bonuses. I'm not even going to add that. Any extra stuff like detention pay, extra stop pay if I do the Walmart account, whatever it may be. This is just the driving, my mileage, basic mileage pay. I want to make over 100,000 here at Crete. And in order to do that, I have to average an income of, $8,300 a month. And that would be like a little over $2,000 a week, right? And then I will achieve the $100,000 a year. And honestly, I'd rather not, or I don't want to just make 100,000. I want to make a little bit into the 100,000 from just driving. I also have goals set for what I want to do with this channel this year, and you will be seeing the progress of this channel throughout the year. So that's going to be exciting for me. And I have a lot of goals for how much I want to save and invest into the stock market this year. So the point is it is 2023, but don't just set goals, or don't just do a resolution, in my opinion, for January, because you're gonna give up on those goals. When it hits February, do another resolution. When it hits March, do another resolution. Every single month, set goals that you want to achieve that month. And you could even set goals each week that you want to achieve. Like this week, I want to hit 3,000 miles. And honestly, if I hit 3,000 miles on average every single week at Crete, I may not hit it every single week, but if I can average that 3,000 miles a week for a 4-week span every single month, I'll hit my income target. And if I hit my income target, I'm going to hit my saving and investing target. And I want to be at a particular place by the end of this year to do something bigger within the trucking industry. And so that I'll share a little bit of that. Like I said, I don't mind. There's some goals I keep to myself, and you will just see the progress of that as you watch my channel. So make sure you stay tuned. But I want to hear from everybody else. I want to see what other people are thinking, what they want to do with their life, and this year, do they want to make a change in a particular area? And it's exciting to hear that. I like seeing what people want to do, but I truly believe that in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish, you do have to stay on track. you do have to have it on your mind all the time. You have to write it down too. You can't just say it and then expect to remember it or expect to reinforce what you're trying to do. You got to write it down. You know, you got to have targets. You got to have goals. So I'm a firm believer in that. And I don't mean to ramble on or whatever, but I'm just pumped for the new year. I've got, like I said, so many goals for trucking, goals for investing, goals for this YouTube channel, and goals outside of that with my relationship, my son, you know, the rest of my family. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. I really appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I appreciate all the people that are watching this video that are not subbed to the channel. I appreciate you for clicking on the video, and I hope that you stay tuned for more videos in the future like this. So God bless. Thank you for watching, and peace out.